This is a Horizon elliptical cross-trainer, and the reason it's here is because my mother used to use it. So maybe 10 years ago I brought my mother into Homefit, and we met up with Kim Fritzley, who I believe is the president of Homefit now. I'll put a link at the end of the video for you. So Kim taught me a valuable lesson. She had my mother get on the different machines. She said, forget about the price, just get on the different machines and see which one fits you best. Now, my mother had broken one of her elbows twice, so her arm range on that arm was limited, and she found this Horizon to be the most comfortable. So this is the one we got. I thought that was extremely intelligent of Kim. Don't focus on the price, get on the machine, see which one works for you. Because not everybody's built the same. In fact, Kim did the same for a client of mine at the time, Diane Purdy. So hopefully Diane will see this. Same thing, get on the different machines, see which one fits the best, get that one. Okay, so I want to talk about safety and how to use a cross trainer properly. There's the handles here that move. There's grips down here with a heart rate sensor. You can't see it, but it's here. Okay? And then you can figure out how to do the programs. There's random, there's manual, hill, could be all sorts with the newer machines. So the thing about programs is if you're already super active, you'll probably go from manual, hill, random. You might mix it up depending on the day. And then you got to play with the levels, intensity, speed is up to you. Sometimes they'll say go faster based on your heart rate. There might be a heart rate program, but you can look those up. If you're a beginner, always start at the easiest. Start on manual, okay? Using this properly. So I would get people who had never been on a cross trainer, who are just starting to exercise, and they might last 30 seconds. And then they're like, I'm done, I'm exhausted. Which is fine. So the body breaks down and it rebuilds. I did not push them. I did not say, oh, keep going. I'll show you why in a moment. The next time, they might do 3 to 5 minutes. With a couple of weeks, they keep consistent, they'll lay up to 10, 20, maybe even 30 minutes. 30 minutes is probably max. I was lucky to have a great boss named Bruce Schofield. Bruce had learned that half an hour to max 45 minutes is probably the best to use on a machine. After that, you could get wear and tear because it's the exact same movement. It's not like walking outside. Okay, so you'll notice I'm standing up straight. There was a brother of one of the aerobic instructors I was talking to many years ago, and his shoulders were killing. And this guy looked like he was in phenomenal condition. So he was doing Greco-Roman wrestling. I believe he was doing some boxing, martial arts. And at one time, we were trying to go through what caused his shoulders to ache. So one time I saw him doing this. Now, I'm scrunched up. It's all going in my traps and my neck and in my shoulder joint. And then he was hyperextending. So imagine doing that high intensity for half an hour. Okay? This is what you want to do. You don't want to hyperextend. You don't want to scrunch up your traps, create headaches. Doing this is just not good. You want to be opened up. So find your range. Okay, so if I have to do this, it's wrong. Stay up straight. Now, you can do different things on here. You can work the legs, so you can focus. You could grab down here, focus more on the legs. You could put up the intensity, and then it's almost more weight training or resistance training. You do the same with the arms. And some programs may tell you to do this. They may say do more arms. Okay, so now I'm doing more resistance training while I'm doing cardio. Hope that makes sense, because now it's a full body workout. Push, pull, right? Push with the shoulder and the chest, pull with the back and the arms or the bicep. Okay. When you grab down here, so if you're worried about your heart rate, you can check it every once in a while. You can grab down here. We're going to talk about balance. You could get to the point, this is what I would do, I would eventually I wanted it to be more like I was walking outside. So no hand grips. Going backwards, which works different muscles, you probably feel it more in your glute and your hamstring. You might want to hold on, because when you let go, that's when it's really scary about falling. Falling forward's not so bad. Falling backwards would be really bad. Okay? So just a quick review. Don't hyperextend. Don't scrunch up your neck. Stay up straight. You can change the resistance to make it more of a workout, and some programs may actually have that and then drop it back down again. You can focus more on the legs. Occasionally you can focus more on the arms. That could be, if this is the only machine you're using, you might use that as your program. One day focus more legs, another day focus more arms, and another day just do them both together. I would recommend going backwards as well. So you might do 4 minutes forward, 1 minute backwards once you've built up. Some people say their back really hurts and then that goes away when they first use it. So if your back hurts, try it again. If it constantly hurts, that's a problem. Then you're gonna have to go see a medical professional. Okay, so now you know how to use a cross trainer.